Welcome to the Gals Guide podcast. Join us on an adventure to get to know famous and infamous women from around the world. Each of our presenters has a pick. Is she ancient history? Is she breaking news? Is she safe for work? Well, that's up to each presenter. All we know is that...
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome back. I'm Katie, and I'm joined by Rivu and Bonnie sharing our Freedom Gal pick. Bonnie already talked about Deborah Sampson, but before we dive back in, I want to get to know something rebellious about our gal pals. I would like to know, how do you see freedom as a form of rebellion?
I know, sorry, I'm giving a hard pause.
It's okay.
Because it's a deep one. I see it in a lot of different ways.
What
Do you
started
have...
playing in my head was, gosh, is it Beastie Boys? The fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Oh, no, that's, oh my gosh, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
That is a good one, though.
That
Yeah.
just instantly
I think it
started
is.
playing in my head.
Now I'm starting to doubt myself. But
Some
yes.
90s, early 2000s.
Exactly. I mean, I'm hesitant to say I feel like it's the cause of rebellion. For some, you want to have an essence of freedom. Whether that is a small freedom, a personal freedom, or whether that is a larger group or global freedom that you want people to have.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's one of those root causes of rebellion.
Yeah.
There's many different reasons to rebel. Rebellion for the sake of rebelling. Rebelling is acting out. But I feel like if it has this forward positive evolution, it comes from an essence of freedoms that are being either diminished or taken away or just, you know, excused. And so I feel like it's interconnected in a way that you almost can't separate freedom out from rebellion.
I would agree.
But I've had some beautiful beers today. So
Well, I think if you think of oppression as being the opposite word of freedom, that kind of spells out why freedom would be so integral to rebellion.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any... I can't think of any examples where people are rebelling because they want to be oppressed more.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Yes. Right. Yes. And all I can think in case is that if you're acting out, you know what I mean? But even if you're acting out, sometimes that's for attention. And that can be, you know, see me, you know, having my own agency. And as kind of twisted as that can be, it's still an essence of freedom of I exist. I'm here. You care what I do.
Yeah. So...
Any other ways, Bonnie, you see freedom as rebellion? I feel like you're still thinking. I'm looking at your thinking face.
I don't know.
Because freedoms aren't just handed to you. You know what I mean? So it's that, God, I'll fight for those damn
They
things.
should be.
They should be. Wouldn't that be great? But Katie, what do you think?
Well, I think that you're exactly right that it could be different layers of how deep you want to take it.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, at the core, freedom is wanting to, I mean, it's going to sound corny, but be yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
have your own agency.
Have your own agency.
Yeah.
You know, I would hope that we're all motivated at our core to be kind to one another.
Yeah.
You know, to build a society where it benefits everybody.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so to be free would be to have that for yourself and hopefully for everybody else. So I think that would also be, you know, taking, being rebellious against the norms that prevent that from happening.
Right.
So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Exactly.
Free to be you.
Yes. I think that's another song lyric.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave
Welcome
here
to
today
the
with
musical
so many songs. I like it. Well,
I
Katie,
think that actually leads
it tie
into my
in?
topic a little bit. I do.
Sweet.
I do, because actually beautifully, because my topic I'm going to talk about is not necessarily a person, although it is a movement founded by two people.
Sweet.
But the movement is really, you know, it's layered too.
Awesome. There you go.
It's called SlutWalk.
Sweet.
Nice.
And at its
Wanna know
surface
more.
level, you know, it's about women being able to wear whatever the hell they want to wear.
Yes.
So there's surface level freedom of, you know, I can put on my body
Freedom
whatever
of expression.
clothing
Yeah.
I want to put on my body.
Yeah.
but it goes deeper than that.
Sweet. Yes.
So it was founded in 2011,
Okay. All right.
which was kind of a busy year for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's the year I had my kid.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
So I have to admit,
Yeah.
I didn't
You were
catch
busy.
this when it happened.
Right,
I
exactly.
didn't.
Very busy. Yeah.
So I did some Googling, or as my son says, since, he's wiser than me and doesn't have brain suck of the corporations, he says, search it up.
Oh, search it out.
I searched it up.
I like it. There you go.
He searches it up. I searched it up, and it's not really super active right now,
Okay.
SlutWalk.
Gotcha.
It happened in 2011, and it looked like for several years afterwards. I'm sure 2020 slowed it down, as it did
Sure.
many, many things.
Movements and activism and yeah.
I was able to find something as recent as 2024 here in the United States.
Gotcha.
Because it did not start in the United States.
Ah.
And it was at Halloween. It was a Halloween slut walk
Nice.
Oh,
for
look at that.
costume dressing, and it was a parade. So I thought that looked like
That's
a cool event. But anyway, so it was founded in 2011 in Toronto by Sonia Barnett and Heather Jarvis.
Sweet.
SlutWalk is a transnational movement.
Cool.
So it spread from Canada
Yes.
out transnationally. Transnationally.
Look at that.
Um,
I want to put it on a transcontinental railroad.
That's right. You sent it out. The movement is calling for an end to rape culture,
Sweet.
including victim blaming and slut shaming of sexual assault victims.
Very nice. Yeah.
So Sonia and Heather organized the March and Rally, which happened on April 3rd, 2011, in response to comments made by Constable Michael Singuetti.
We're going to go
San-
with Canadians.
With Constable Michael.
Yes. Sounds great.
Maybe.
In January of 2011, while he was speaking about crime prevention and addressing the issue of campus rape at York University, he said, I'll do air quotes.
Air quotes,
because
yes.
you guys know this
There you go.
out in podcast land.
Right. Exactly. Quote.
I've been told I'm not supposed to say this.
Oh, no.
So stop right there, right?
Anybody says that phrase, it means they're about to say something dumb, racist, sexist,
I
or
don't mean
just...
to be offensive, but
However,
Oh, no.
women should avoid dressing like sluts in order not to be victimized.
Wow. Okay. He's a constable?
He's a constable,
That's
yes.
cool.
Yes. And I will say the police department was like, that is not what we teach. That
Right.
is not
Nice.
what we advocate. That is
Yeah.
not what we do. He has been reprimanded. There have been consequences. He did issue an apology.
Okay, good.
However, there were
When you
news
know better, you do
stories,
better.
and it was out there.
Gosh, it.
And really, it's. I'm not gonna nail this word. I'm not gonna nail the dismount. It was
since
Simstetics. No, I would sound so smart if I could say it too.
You're good.
Oh, anyway, it just
Word
it's
choices? Is it no? It doesn't mean like the. Oh crap! Now my
no.
brain's like. Okay.
It just means he might have been one person saying this, but it's representative
Oh, yeah.
of
the
our culture,
Yeah.
of rape culture,
Exactly.
of
Yes.
even if that department's trained and that's the statement they give, there's
Right.
probably many more people
Yeah.
there at the police station who's
Systemic.
systemic.
It's just there's a lot going on
You
in my
do
brain.
have
It's
words.
A hard pause. Hard. It's,
You have words. I didn't have
there you
it. I
go.
didn't have it.
Systemic. It was there the whole time.
Thanks for
But,
being there for me.
Sweet. But yes, it is
Yes.
because it's an ongoing problem,
It's
and it
absolutely.
has deep roots in shit we need to fix.
Right. So even though, I appreciate that the police department's saying that's not what we teach, that's not what we want.
Right.
It's a deep problem in many societies.
Yeah, exactly.
All societies, I'd probably say.
I mean, even in Canada.
Yeah,
Yep.
even in Canada,
Right?
guys. So Sonia and Heather's mission was to redefine the word slut as someone who's in control of their own sexuality,
Yes.
to reclaim the word slut as a site of power for women.
Yeah.
Nice.
what I
I can
wrote.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like when we reclaimed bitch.
Bitches get shit done.
They do, like boss bitch. Like we reclaimed it into, go ahead.
Yeah.
We know what we do.
Well, there are
So-
definitely, of course, opponents of slut walk.
Yeah,
People not comfortable with even using the word slut walk.
sure.
even feminists that were like, that has like
Then just
a
don't go. I like
derogatory
that, yeah.
connotation, that it's
Sure.
something men use,
Sure.
you know, to sexualize women,
Right. Mhm.
whether they want to or not. So there's definitely a lot of conversation about if it should be used this way.
Yeah, exactly.
I do feel like they were pretty sensitive about that aspect because they said, you know, come dressed how you want to dress to the rally, to the march.
Right.
It had lots of talks and different components to it.
Yeah.
Some people came wearing their bra and underwear or no top. And some people
Sweet.
came, you know,
Yeah.
jeans, t-shirts, whatever.
Yeah.
So it was definitely not, you know, only dress slutty and come.
Right.
It was bigger than that.
Become a costume or anything like that. I love that idea of using words that have that shock, like we're not supposed to say that or do that. Why are you doing that? And then there's that lean in.
Yeah.
I will say we had that kind of with Gals Guide a bit because people are like, why is it gals? And I'm like, because it's not women and it's not girls. It's all inclusive of both.
Yeah.
And they're like, but isn't gal demeaning towards women making women into girls? And I'm like, is it? Because it's
Gal's
not what we're doing.
Girl, or
Right.
not like.
It doesn't have an age, right? It's indeterminate. And it's just like we're reclaiming the word as many other people have reclaimed
Other things,
words.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I love that.
I have a couple of quotes from their website.
Sweet.
We are tired of being oppressed by slut-shaming, of being judged by our sexuality and feeling unsafe as a result.
Yeah.
The comment that was made by Officer Senyugeti comes from a place where sexual profiling and victim blaming is inherent and a large trait, and we'd like to change that. It isn't about just one idea or one police officer who practices victim blaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's about changing the system and doing something constructive with anger and frustration.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they even took the emotion of it that so many women experience and like, hey, let's channel it this way.
Here's what we're going to do. Here's our outlet.
I love that.
Yeah. So when they organized this walk in Toronto, they were expecting about 200 people to show up. It was
Sure.
at Queen's Park. They had 3,000 show up for the first walk.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. That's lovely.
So they began the day with speeches, and then they marched to the Toronto Police Headquarters.
Nice. There you go.
So where they did a few more speeches.
They had a few more chosen words.
Yes, exactly.
Directed
So-
at a certain chancellor. I like it.
So they repeated this for several years, and it's not active anymore.
Okay.
It did spread and went to other countries, including here in the United States.
Sweet.
For several years, there was one hosted in California by Amber Rose,
Oh, Amber
the
Rose.
SlutWalk Festival.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yes. Okay. Sweet.
And she had educational booths and a DJ. She did breast cancer exams and HIV testing.
Nice.
And had sponsors for it, and it was a big thing.
Yeah.
She
Didn't
was.
she have a song about a slut walk or something like Walk of Shame or something like that? Am I
I
not?
don't know. She might have.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. I'm like, I can picture her, but I'm
It
trying to
wasn't.
remember what she does. She might be one of those famous people that are famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fair.
Well, I tried to Google to see if she was still doing it.
Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Not so much.
No, the most
No.
recent thing was that she spoke at the Republican National Convention and endorsed Trump.
Why?
That was her most recent move.
You know what? We can all learn eventually. But okay. Okay.
yeah.
Maybe we need a new spokesperson. Or
Somebody else
to
will pick up
the
that
torch.
torch.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where I'm
that
going. Yeah.
one.
I like it. Oh, Amber Rose.
You know. The other aspect of opposition to this was that some Black women felt like it wasn't inclusive to Black women and other minorities, that there wasn't a place for them in this movement, that was more about how white women were treated by the police in those situations and
Right.
didn't encompass their experience.
Yeah.
There were several Black women, though, that did endorse the slut walk and joined in with it and enjoyed it, but it was a bit diversive in that.
Or disjointed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Not-
that's unfortunate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Let me see.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think those were the biggest oppositions to it. Just using the word. I mean, there was a dumb one, but should we
Right.
listen to dumb things?
Well, I mean, it
Yeah.
involves women, so of course there will be a dumb judgment of some
yeah.
kind that'll be like, do you even know?
Yeah, there was, and of course it was a dude that brought up the idea of risk management.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, the whole, oh, well,
But
if
what are
I
you
leave the
wearing?
windows down of my car and then I get robbed,
Uh-huh.
you know, you have to assess your environment and what's appropriate to your environment. But
Right.
no,
No.
that's not what it's about.
Not in this particular case, my friend.
No, this is about victim blaming and rape culture.
Right, exactly.
And what can be done to bring awareness to that
Yeah.
and to see things change.
Well, and also to see women as objects.
Mhm.
So the objectification of women is, you know, a big component of that what leads to then consent or rape culture or slut shaming and things like that. So
Absolutely.
if I'm just an object, you can say whatever. But if I'm a human being that actually has thoughts and feelings, then it's a little different.
And I should be a human being with the freedom to wear what I want,
Yeah.
go where I want, and feel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
To know that if something happens to me and I become a victim of something, that I will be believed,
Right. Yes, exactly.
that I won't be blamed
Mhm.
for the crime that's committed against me.
Yep.
These are still freedoms that women are fighting for
Right.
and
Exactly.
have been for a long, 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 long time.
Exactly.
Not to end on a downer.
No.
But I wanted to bring up the slut walk
I do
and
think
put it back
there's-
out there
yeah.
because I know we're in a hard time right now for women,
Yeah.
women's sexuality.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No, this is very
it's
true.
rough right now,
I
but
think it's a thought grenade for sure because there's a lot of different ways you can come at the slut walk and the different ways to think about it. But I think all of them are valid and worth exploring of what would it mean to you. Why would you participate? Why would you not participate?
Yeah.
Where's your kind of like edge with it? And what does it make you think of? So
if you guys don't mind answering, would you participate in a slut walk?
I think I probably would. I used to have a button that I would wear at conventions that said, ask me about slut shaming.
Okay.
Ooh,
Because especially at conventions,
Yeah.
a lot of
With
times
the cosplay.
well, the cosplay, it's like, are the boobs out? And then is that going to get more photographs? Or is that
Cosplay
more...
is not consent.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
It
Yeah.
seems like they've been much
Mhm.
better about
Yeah.
that kind of stuff lately.
Yeah. And it would be that kind of, you would see a character that was body positive, and then it was destroying her down as a person. And I'm like, so this would be slut shaming.
Yeah.
You
There's
don't know
been-
her. That's the costume. That's the character. Like, you play
Yeah.
this game. You know.
Yeah.
Why is it not okay that she's trying to be a life embodiment of it? We don't all have great genetics. And so if you have great genetics and you can wear that, I applaud you.
Yeah.
No, there was something recently. I forget if there was like a name for it. I'm sure there is because there's a name for everything. But apparently now the thing is, if you dress up as like, gosh, I think maybe like a lady that's been in like Mortal Kombat,
Right.
some of these dudes want you to take a picture of you and them together, like sitting on them or like kicking their ass.
Right.
And that's like some weird fetish thing.
Right. But it's in the
Like I
game,
think
so
they
it's hiding under
specifically
that.
want you to be the dude to be like laying down and
Right.
you're putting like your foot on them.
Right.
And it's some kind of weird
BDSM.
thing that I don't really
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The little
understand.
gray area in that sort of thing. Yeah.
I
this
remember
is very
seeing
true.
that lately, so people are trying to bring awareness to people. Like
Yeah.
people ask you to do this, be aware.
Right.
It's-
You
it's
as
a
long
weird
as you feel
thing.
comfortable saying no when you feel
Yeah.
like you need to say no.
Yeah.
But no, if
Yeah.
I didn't know that was some weird fetish thing,
Right.
and you know, if you're just really hyped up to be your little character, like you may not know.
Right. Yes.
So,
That there's an ulterior motive in that. I also knew women who would wear the fake boobs
Mhm.
underneath their costume because they're like, I can't, like, dudes can't be responsible with real boobs.
mhm.
So, like, even though they had the big boobs, they would
Mhm.
still wear a fake plate over them because they're like, I just don't want to deal with boobs, guys trying to grab me.
Oh,
Mhm.
gosh.
And it's just like, that's a horrible thing that you have
Yeah.
to even think about of
Right.
an armor almost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just to play a character that you really, really want to play because guys just can't behave themselves. And it's like, oh my
Ugh.
God.
But all this reminds me very much of, I'm sure there were many, but I know I've seen at least one, like art exhibition of a woman, I think, putting together with multiple women.
Yeah.
What they were wearing when they were sexually assaulted.
Right.
And those outfits
Were like
hanging
hoodies,
in the gallery.
sweatshirts.
Sweaters and jeans. Like
Right.
no
Fully
one
covered.
is wearing the
Mhm.
Princess Leia gold bikini
Right.
in any of these things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's your regular everydayness. Yes.
I forgot to tell you, I read through their information about SlutWalks, and on one of the years, a group of nuns joined them.
Oh,
Nice.
that's sweet.
I think they even had like a sign that said something like "Nuns are sluts too."
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
I get
No,
that.
but they're just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could be dressed as a nun and
Right.
still be assaulted. You know,
Yeah.
Yes.
women in countries where they're covered head to toe are still
Right.
sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're wearing.
And I mean, I'll even go to the other side of the slut dichotomy of being promiscuous or, I don't know, being single, for crying out loud. So,
Yeah.
like, before I got married, I had many a boyfriend. It is a very weird thing. My children hate me ever saying it. But I knew from all of those men that I was with,
Mhm.
I learned what I wanted in a partner and what I didn't want in a partner.
Yeah.
So even though I was playing the field, I was single, I was responsible, and I learned something from it. And so
Yeah.
that's also
Yeah.
why that, you know, oh, she sleeps around with a lot of guys. I'm like, well, then I'll bet you she's pretty smart because she's probably figuring out,
Right.
like,
What
she actually
wants in a
wants.
partner.
Or
Yeah.
she's bouncing fast before it gets bad. Like, red
Yeah.
flag, out. I'm going to find
Yeah.
another one. Red flag, out. Like, it's hard to find
Yeah. Yeah.
a good partner. And so,
Absolutely.
yeah. So that's why it's like, I got no slut-shaming bones in my body.
Mhm.
All support.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to find this thing that I saw maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I know I saved it somewhere, but apparently I can't figure out where, if I saved it.
If it was like
on
Instagram
my
or TikTok or, yes,
photos,
exactly.
or
Where could
on
it be?
TikTok, or where it was.
Oh,
But
I
it
hate that
was-
photos have so many folders now.
No.
Well, mine's all like
Why?
one thing. I would like to categorize them.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Instead of scrolling through
No, I like
all my
to scroll
plant
through.
photos.
Like the scroll, the doom scroll.
And I'm trying to remember to make sure that I get it straight.
Yeah.
But it was trans people, and I believe that they were trans men
Yeah.
marching. No. Gosh, was it trans? Oh, shoot, now I'm like, oh, is it the other way?
Yeah.
I think it's trans women
Yeah.
marching somewhere shirtless,
Yeah.
and the police, like, they were wanting the police to try to arrest them because then they would have
Yes.
to admit that they were women.
Right.
Mm.
Yes.
And I was
Okay.
like, that is a
I do
master
remember
move.
this. Yeah, no, that is good. Say we're women now,
the-
damn it.
Mhm. Because if
See
you're
the good
just a
trouble
man,
we
you
could
can
all
walk
make?
around with the shirt
Topless,
off
yeah,
all at once.
Exactly. Yeah, we have still topless laws
Mhm.
in this beautiful state. Fascinating. You brought a brilliant question
Mhm.
discussion
Okay.
ness that I'm going to be thinking about for a while because I think it's quite fun. Yay! Do you want to wrap us up?
Yes, absolutely. Well, that wraps it up for us this week. Join us next week as another Freedom Gal is picked to share as Gal's Guide podcast continues. Thanks for listening.
Want to learn about more women of history? Gal's Guide opened a unique women's history lending library. Come visit and explore our collection. Learn more at galsguide.org. Thanks for listening.